Did you know in that moment that this was going to be bad?
Yeah, right away. Everything is gone in a moment.
And on we go into extra time in MLS Cup. 2-2 at Bank of California Stadium.
Burke is going to chase here on Murillo. Got bodied off by Ibeagha. Underhits the pass. Burke gets there in front of Crepeau.
I heard the leg crack. You don't forget that sound and that impact.
I mean, he's brave. He has to come out, potentially saves the game here. It's a guy that would have been potentially boarding a plane for a World Cup with Canada. My heart breaks for him right now.
At the end of the day, it's a decision that I made for us to win a championship.
Win MLS Cup for LAFC. Yes!
Hey, come on, Max, it's on the big screen, baby. Hey, that's on the big screen. Yeah! We love you. We love you.
It was a roller coaster of emotions. 3 days later, supposed to be in that plane to go to the World Cup. It's brutal in that moment in time. The realization that the World Cup's gone.
Max, thanks for your time today. You and I obviously have a lot of things in common. We both play for Canada. We're both here in Portland.
Yes.
You guys have Copa America. We have the Olympics this year. We also both sustained long-term injuries going into a World Cup year. For you, broken.
Yeah, shin and the fibula.
Okay.
And yours was?
Mine, ACL, both sides of the meniscus. Only a couple things in common. I want to jump right into that.
I like your number too.
Oh, we do wear the same number. Oh my gosh, I did. That's also a fun fact. So perfect interview match here. What do you remember about the way that you felt leading into the World Cup? There's hype, there's commercials. You can't get away from it. And I know for me, that was probably the hardest part of the whole thing.
Not only you could be there, yeah, but I think for me, the biggest impact, the biggest thing was that I've been with the guys for 10 years, man. 10 years. That's what I'm missing. I'm just sharing these moments with my guys at the biggest stage. That was the thing that hurt me the most. You can't take it for granted because you never know what's the next chance.
We start seeing some World Cup publicity on TV and all of that, and then he goes, like, I would say like a 3-day when he was just nothing. He was just so sad. And he was just telling me how heartbroken he was because, you know, he's super proud of playing for his country.
Once the game started, I was like a biggest fan. I put my jersey on, I was cheering on the boys. I remember I was having coffee and donuts against Belgium. Seeing the guys, hearing the anthem, I was like, all right, I'll be back. I'll be back, yeah.
Recovery is definitely not linear, and there's the highs of rehab, there's the lows of rehab, but there's also the highs and lows of the emotion that goes with that.
The day-to-day is the most difficult part. You know how it is. The tibia and the fibula broke, both snapped. How many months, you don't really know. Every tendon and muscle around got huge trauma. You know, everything was torn as well, like by the impact. But when you hit a wall and you're not going as fast as you want, your body's not going as fast as your brain wants, this is where the challenges arise.
There's that quote, which is, "Thanks for the pain. It made me raise my game." I was telling him, that's you. Use that pain to just get stronger.
Your wife and your kids, I want to talk a little bit about what role they played in your rehab, because I know for me, family was the one thing that I was like, they get to see you at your lowest, and then they get to share the highs with you.
If Christina's not there, I might not be back at the level that I am, because she was my pillar, you know, my rock right there, because if she's not there, it was so difficult. I call her Superwoman.
Oh, Mom's big saves too! I'm his nurse, I'm his psychologist, I'm everything, and his wife, I'm the mom. He needed that support, and I was just trying to be there for him, because it's just hard.
My daughter asked me for a glass of water the first couple of weeks. You you cannot even help your daughter have a glass of water the first days, you know what I mean? Like, it breaks, it's heartbreaking at one point.
Mira, c'est comme les films. T'es comme les princesses.
Good job.
It's like the princess, Liv.
Princesse, tu veux chanter? Let it go.
It's like Frozen, Moana, Mulan.
Good job. And then we had our son, which helped.
What is that?
For him, it was like another really good thing happening in his life. So that gave him like a lot of motivation, a lot of positivity. Which one? This one?
Maxime Crepeau, welcome back to the starting 11, Maxime.
Well, Max Crepeau will be wearing new colors next year as he signs with the Portland Timbers.
Off-season comes around last year, and you find yourself in Portland. You leave LAFC. How did that change come about?
That I learned a couple new things in our industry, but I'm glad that I'm here with the Timbers now. You know, I signed 3 years, and that's why I signed it as well, is to prepare for me to get the best results and the best games possible to prepare for Copa and then the World Cup leading on to 2026.
Oh, Maxime Crepeau! What a save!
I said to him when he signed is that you might have missed the World Cup in Qatar, but just think about the Copa America in the States and then a World Cup in his own country in 2026. I said, that's going to be better.
Il s'élance, c'est parti. Et Crepeau qui la sort!
I love the thrill, I love that kind of pressure. You're a zero to a hero, and sometimes a hero to a zero, and that's the position.
Copa America. What does it mean to you to put that jersey on, to wear the maple leaf, to represent your home country?
Every time I put the jersey on, I'm going all out. There's not 1 ounce of energy that I'm gonna store, especially because of the experience that I lived as well.
Biggest stop of the game for Crepeau.
He's still only 30, but he's like a pioneer and a veteran of Canadian soccer. And if anyone deserves this moment to wear the badge on a big stage, it's Max, for sure.
Just everything he'd been through and comes back. I think he's been just waiting for that forever. I'm just way too proud.
There's not anything more higher standards than the national team and more rewarding than representing your national team, your country, and your family, your friends, everybody.
Dembele behind the back line. Look out, Crepeau! Max was up for it again.
And Max Crepeau has done it!
Thank you so much for being here today, and we wish you nothing but the best in Copa America this summer.
Well, thank you very much for having me, and you know, someday we could reverse the roles, and I could have a couple of questions for you and have a good chat about the Olympics this summer.
I look forward to seeing your Copa America medal, and then we'll bring the gold medal home.
That's a deal.